What's up, y'all? So this is a job with the kitchen sink and didn't have a P-trap in it. Anyway, I'm getting ready to make my cut. And as you can see, my cut is crooked as hell, man. But I cut it again and it's still crooked. But it is what it is. So I take everything down. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to do with it at this time. That's what's kind of going on in my mind at the moment. Just kind of, coming up with an idea of what I'm going to do. And I give it one last cut and I say, you know what? I can deal with that. It is what it is. So I get to kind of like dry fitting and just coming up with ideas because, sometimes when you're doing plumbing, you can't always just, try and do your math and just try and do these measurements. Sometimes you just got to put the shit in and go with the flow. So I'm just kind of configuring the idea of how I'm going to make everything work. So right now I'm priming the T and the trap adapter and I'm getting that glued together, so I can get everything set up. And like I said, I decided to do an offset because I had no choice because the pipe was directly up under the basket strainer. Usually you want it coming stubbed out of the wall, but since they didn't do that, I had to adapt and overcome. So right here, I'm just getting a measurement because, with PVC fittings, when you dry fit, you don't have it all the way in because sometimes it can get stuck. So you want to just kind of get an idea of what my measurement is going to be. So right now I'm getting the offset, got the 245s, as you can see right here. And now I'm priming and gluing and getting ready to, make my final seal. So the reason why I got the purple primer right there is primer helps clean the pipe before you glue it. It's just part of the process. And, yeah, they got clear primer out there, but a lot of times when you're dealing with inspectors, not that this job is getting inspected, but when you are dealing with inspectors, they like to see that purple primer that lets them know that you properly cleaned the pipe. So as you can see, I got the 45 glued on, and right now I'm just kind of adjusting my measurements as far as, where the T is at, because I want that horizontal pipe coming out of that P-trap to be draining down. You always want, water goes downhill, so you want the drain to be going down. So that's kind of why I'm going back and forth, playing around with it, trying to get an idea of what I'm going to do. And, as you can see, the guys before me, that nobody really had this pipe, supported properly. That's why it keeps going up and down like that. So sometimes, man, it is what it is. So there you go. I got it. Okay. As you can see right there, I'm gluing it. And, whenever you're gluing PVC pipe, man, don't be friendly with the glue. Glue as much as you need. Put a lot of glue on that thing. You can always clean up the excess. So I got it glued in. I got the T glued in. And now I just made a quick measurement right there from center to center, so I know how much I need to cut off the horizontal piece on the trap. So now I made my cut. I got that thing going on, locking it in real quick. And now I'm getting a measurement on the riser, the pipe that's coming off the basket strainer. So now I can make my final cut on that. As you can see, I'm tightening everything back up, and then the P-trap swings, so it allows me to, get everything on there pretty good. So yeah, cool. So I'm tightening everything back up, and then now I'm getting ready to glue the AAV. And the reason why you need the air minutes valve on a sink, because sometimes the sink is not vented through the roof, and you need proper ventilation through all fixtures. So when you can't get it through the roof, code allows you to put what we call the AAV vent, right up under the sink. So, and it needs to be about 4 or 5 inches above the P-trap. So I just went on to cut it 6 inches, getting it prepped. Getting everything prepped, and boom, there you have it, man. Ain't nothing but some plumbing, baby. Ain't nothing but some plumbing.